Hi, my name is Amanda Lieto. I'm the founder of Elegant Grind. Elegant Grind is a young women's economic empowerment initiative with the mandate of capacitating young female entrepreneurs, facilitating trade and investment, as well as lobbying for economic policies that actually have an impact on young women. We have started the organization for about 2 years now. We have a chapter in Harare and Bulawayo. And recently, we now have a chapter in Lusaka, and we'll be launching a chapter in Uganda. So we're running with the theme of collaborative brilliance, young women reimagining the future. What are we saying? We're saying that as young women, it is time that we consider working together in collectives. It has been really hard for a young female entrepreneur to access resources, be it a loan from the bank or be it just getting started for your business, a space to work from, or equipment that you need. So how about you stop for a moment and think of the first and most important resource that you have that is next to you. That is the next young woman who is talented and skilled. Obviously, you'll be able to complement one another by bringing together your different skill sets and your talents. So working collaboratively means that you're now able to produce something within that group, and the issue of lack of access to resources or networks or markets is now reduced. Let's take, for example, the American firms that started like Airbnb, Uber, for example, and Girl Meets Dress. This is a concept of how they are sharing in their economy, that one person doesn't necessarily have to own an asset, but that asset can be used by 4 or 5 people, and the value of the asset and the benefits derived from that particular asset can actually be increased. So you find that when America experienced an economic crisis, that's when the businesses that actually use the concept of a sharing economy started. They were trying to use the unused assets or use the assets that were lying around to maximum capacity. So with collaborative brilliance, we are saying that we can explore a collaborative production system whereby we produce in our networks as young women and share be it the equipment and know-how within the different sectors we want to produce. We're also saying that we can actually have more of peer-to-peer financing, whereby even if you don't get the loan from the bank, it's still okay. You can still get startup capital from your group of friends. Yes, that is possible. And they can actually start investing in you, and we go on with that concept of investing in each other in groups. Also, another aspect of a collaborative economy is when we actually also consume collaboratively, whereby we can have one car that is used for different business purposes. It can be delivery of 5 or 4 businesses that young women are running using one delivery truck, and not necessarily having each one of them owning a delivery truck, as that will lead to assets not being used to capacity. We're also talking on peer-to-peer education. There's sometimes not need for you to go to school to get a particular skill or knowledge in a particular area. Rather, you can actually get to learn from the next young woman around you, and you get equal knowledge in that regard. So collaborative brilliance overall now means as young women, we come together and we look at what it is that we have as young women and how we can turn that into a brilliant product, be it a brilliant business, be it a brilliant initiative that can have an impact on our societies or even the economy at large. So we are inviting you, all young women who would like to know more on how to work collaboratively, to join us on the 29th and 30th of September at B2C Co-working at Batanai Gardens. Our learning event starts on Friday at 9 o'clock, and our annual event starts on the Saturday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. For the learning event, we are going to learn the 4 key components of a sharing economy, that is production, finance, consumption, and education. So our facilitators are going to take us through what it means to be in a collaborative economy, working in those different areas. And afterwards, we'll engage in a discussion and ask questions and think through amongst ourselves as young women what it means to actually work in a collaborative economy. On the 30th, we are now discussing collaboration as young women. We want to have a mindset on working collaboratively that is shared amongst ourselves. We want to understand if we know what it means to work collaboratively, and to also discuss the issues that may hinder us from working collaboratively. So once we come together and have those discussions, debates, comments, and critiques, we'll now be able to walk away with a solid mindset, or an open mindset rather, on how it is that we can work collaboratively. So we are inviting every young woman, 18 to 35-year-olds, to come on the 29th and the 30th of September.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.